How many more do I have to do? We did it, ladies and gentlemen. A perfect score. Congratulations, you completed the Crystal Gate and won the Crystal Crown of Silver. What's up, Twisties? It's Twisted Pandora, and welcome back to another episode in the wonderful world of Roblox with your cyborg host, his trusty sidekick, Mr. Bob and Cyber. And today we're going to complete the Ready Player One event with the third and final key in this entire thing. So as you know, we got the copper key, we got the jade key, and their respective crowns. And now I'm going to show you guys in this video how to get the crystal key and how to earn the crystal crown of silver. So strap on your seatbelts and watch to the end of the video, because you are gonna be able to get this crystal crown alongside me. If you guys are excited, be sure to drop a like down below, subscribe if you guys are new, and head right into the game that has the crystal key, Hexaria. Now guys, when you join Hexaria, you're gonna have to do a little tutorial, so you don't spawn right over here where I'm at. You have to speak to someone. He teaches you the mechanics of the game. It's pretty simple. It takes no longer than 5 minutes, and then once you do, you talk to him again and you get teleported right over here to the welcome to Hexaria sign. Now you don't have to build yourself up or anything. You could fight some bandits, but I recommend not to. You're gonna have to wait until nighttime for this next part, so if it's still day, just wait until the night comes around and then move on from there. You want to look at the sign and go to the one that says graveyard. So the rightmost path is the path you have to take. If you stick onto the path, you'll eventually see the sign that says graveyard. Then once you go, oh, what is that? What was that? I don't know what that did, but that's besides the point. Now, when you're at the graveyard, you're going to want to go just a little past it to the north, straight on, and you'll see a tree right at this hill. And you may notice there is a lantern on that hill, but it's not a normal lantern. It is a lantern that blinks. And you're probably like, okay, it's a lantern that blinks. What's the big deal? Well, it's actually giving out Morse code. The thing is, though, every server has a different code that it gives out. So what worked in your last server won't work now. You have to keep doing this again. So what you're going to want to do is get a pen and paper and actually write down when there's a short beep and when there's a long beep. The short beep would be a dot, and the long beep would be a line. So let's do this together right now. We gotta wait for the big pause, and that's when you start, which I think this one is. Okay, here we go, guys. Dot, 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 big pause, line, line, dot, dot, big pause, line, line, another big pause, and dot, dot. Oh no, dot line. Okay, there we go. Again, the thing that I just got now is not going to be the thing that you guys get. It's going to be different every server, but I wanted to show you guys what I meant by the short and long pauses. Short equals dot, long equals the lines. Now what you're going to want to do is Google Morse code translator. Could be anything, doesn't matter. And then type the message that you wrote that it sent you. So for us, it was triple dot, then followed by a pause. And the pause is always going to be a backslash. Then you do a dash, dash, dot, dot, and then another pause, the two dashes, pause, then the dot and the dash. So this is what I got. Then you translate it, and this is my code, SZMA. Follow the steps, and you should be able to get a 4-letter code. I think it's always 4 letters. Now, once you guys have the code, I want you to just walk into this path over here and head into a place where there's a town. So when you see this sign right down the hill, it says shop. Just follow this direction, stay on the path. You'll eventually get to a town. But I have to remind you guys, do not reset at this part. If you do, the code that you got from this specific server will not apply ever again, because once you reset, you get teleported to another server, and that server has a totally different code. And by the way, not only do the servers have different codes, but the players in the servers all have different codes. So it's so specific that as soon as you reset, you actually get teleported to another server. And when that happens, you're pretty much going to lose the code that you want. So now that you see that is the shop, but instead of going to the shop, I want you to follow this path to the left. Now this one goes exactly in the direction of the town, and you can kind of see it in the direction right here. And when you get to the town, do not go to the first house to your left. Go up the stairs and then go to that house on the left right over here. When you go over here, you're going to meet a guy named Bernard, and which has a lot of people next to him. So he says Lux Liquitor in Latin. You're going to type in the 4-letter code that you received from the Morse code in the lantern. SZMA is what we got, and now when we reply, we get ourselves a fortune cookie, and that is the next step here. We click on the fortune cookie down at the bottom left, then you use it, and it opens. You look at that, it says open fortune cookie. Life moves pretty fast. If you don't stop and look around once in a while, you could miss it. Lucky numbers 12, 35, 57, 32, 77. So what you're going to want to do with this, there are two crucial elements there, the numbers and the quotes, because that quote is from Ferris Bueller's Day Off, which is referenced a lot in the Ready Player One book and movie. So go to the three dots right at the top right. My face cam's covering it, but you should see it. Click on it and a sidebar pops up. There's cards, backpack, a map, like two people, and then cart. Click on the map. What you're going to want to do is type in chat. So press that slash just like you were going to type something, but instead of typing just anything, type in the set of numbers that you just got from the fortune cookie. 12, 35, 57, 32, and 77. But type it in with no commas, no spaces, just one whole number. When you press enter, a new location opens known as Shermer. Click on it on the map and you'll see that you get teleported. Now, when you get teleported, you're in a single player world. There's no one else here with you, so it makes this a lot easier. You're gonna wanna go up into the White House, which is actually from the movie Ferris Bueller's Day Off. This is apparently the house, or so it's rumored. Now, what you're gonna wanna do is turn left as soon as you get upstairs. Then on the first left, there's a bed here. You see this nice little bed? What you're gonna want to do is now type in the same quote you got from the fortune cookie again. So you use the numbers to get in here, now you use the quote to get something out of it. Keep in mind, guys, if you type in something wrong like you see up here, nothing happened. But if you type it in exactly as the fortune cookie says it, complete with the punctuation, the amount of words, and all the grammar, once you press enter on the quote on the bed, you might hear a sound again. The same sound that when Sherman popped up, or Sherman, whatever the heck it was called. Now go into the bathroom. You'll see the shower handle sparkling. Click on the shower handle and you get yourself a card known as Philosopher's Stone. A very powerful necromancer may be able to unlock the power of this stone. So what you're going to want to do is now you can reset. Reset because you got to get yourself out of here. When you do, you're going to spawn way back at the beginning. Welcome to Axaria. Now you're going to want to go and to the left where the town is. But instead of stopping at the town, go farther than the town. And you can take shortcuts if you want. Just be careful of the bandits because they can get quite annoying. Once you pass the town, stay on the path and go under the bridge. Once you go under the bridge, you'll know that you're in the right location because just past this, there's a little shrine, I guess you can say, with a portal. And this portal that you guys see on the screen is the only one there. None of the other three doors will teleport you anywhere because there's just no portal. But walk right into this one and you'll get teleported to the second area. Now, this second area does have a lot of mobs, so be sure to stay on these gray borders to stay away from the battles and skeletons that will chase you to try to battle you. It gets pretty annoying, let me tell you. But if you see other people battling, also stay away from the white border that outlines that battle. If you step in there, you'll get pulled into that battle, and that's just annoying. Okay, so here we gotta dodge like dark mages, elite skeletons, all these guys. Okay, here we go. I know I don't want to get caught. No. Oh, that dark mage is coming after me, but I don't. Okay. By the way, if you do get caught, just reset. You'll spawn back at the location at the beginning, not the one with the Hexaria sign, but the one that was in this world. Anyways, now that you go through this portal, you're gonna be spawned into the third world. When you're in here, just jump across this like broken pathway, head over to the second tower. So the tower to the right, the tower to the left with Arnold Schwarzenegger over here. No one cares about. Sorry, Arnold, but you know what? I don't have time to deal with you. You're gonna want to go over to this guy, this buddy boy over here, and his name is Nick F. Just click on him and says, please lit, and he stops. He's like, wait, oh my, is that what I think it is? Do you possess the legendary object I seek? And I say, yes. You do indeed! I have spent all my life exploring that magical item. Would you make a trade for it? Yes, of course. Oh, magnificent! I'm sure you'll make good use of this item. And what happens is you get the crystal key. But you're gonna want to go a bit farther with this crystal key because there's a poem written on this. At the place of sanctification, in the land of the strongest nation, next your journey will take a tourney if you know his old reputation. So what you're going to want to do is pretty much reset or fall off the edge, whatever happens, because this will teleport you back to the beginning of the third world. Then what you're going to want to do is go into the portal of the second world and then just reset there so you start at the beginning of that second world. So boom, there we go, reset, and now we're at the other portal, the beginning portal. This makes it a lot easier instead of like walking all across the skeletons. It would just be a pain. And now we're back at the first world. What you're going to want to do is go to the town that you guys saw in the beginning, the one with Bernard. Now that you guys are back in the town, go just a bit farther where the bridge was and look to the left. There is a church there. What you're going to want to do is enter the church, talk to this guy over here named Ted. He's going to ask you, Pip Pip youngster, a simple question for you. What is my last name? You're going to have to answer with Longbottom, like Neville Longbottom from Harry Potter. I don't know why Ted Longbottom, I don't know who this guy is, but that's the answer you got to give. You press reply. Now, as soon as you do that, there is an open corridor. This little section right here, just walk over it, and in there, you will get teleported. And when you get teleported, this is the final thing you have to do. You enter a dance party. That's right, a beautiful dance party with Travoltron level 20. Click on him and he says, let's dance. Before you click on the speech bubble that pops up, make sure your fingers are ready for some dancing. It's like Dance Dance Revolution, but your fingers have to be on the arrow keys and you have to click the arrows at the right time. So let's do this, guys. You see, there's a left, down, up, right. And when it comes, it comes. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Down, down, up, down, down, left, up. I'm gonna try to keep my eye on the prize here, ladies and gentlemen. Okay? All right. Yep, there we go. There we go. Perfect, beautiful. Keep it up. You got it. Boom, boom, up, down, boom, 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 beep, bop, boop, beep. Bing. Oh my goodness, how far? How many more do I have to do? We did it, ladies and gentlemen. A perfect score. Congratulations, you completed the Crystal Gate and won the Crystal Crown of Silver. That's right, ladies and gentlemen, we've done it. All you gotta do is defeat him in a battle, but keep in mind, you have to get perfect, because if you get anything under perfect, if you mess up once, you'll have to battle this guy in an actual battle. And if you're level 1 like me, you're gonna die right away. If you're not though, and you're like level 20, like this guy, you could sweep the floor with them and kill him right away. So it's up to you. Do you want to do a dance arrow battle, or do you want to just fight him? It's all up to your skill set. But that doesn't matter. Let's go and reset, because ladies and gentlemen, we've done it. We got the crown, we got the crystal key, and I couldn't be more excited. That will wrap up today's episode of the Ready Player One event, and that means all 3 main missions are complete. The one that remains is the final bonus mission, the one where the first player that ever gets it gets the golden, one-of-a-kind limited Dominus. So you guys are best gonna be sure you're gonna get some videos on that as soon as I find out a few clues. But if you enjoyed this and this helped you out, then be sure to drop a like down below, subscribe if you guys are new to the channel, and until next event video, this is Twisted Pandora signing off, and as always, don't forget to stay snazzy!